Why, hello everybody, and welcome to the Truly Odd Podcast, where we bring you the latest in game news and movie news. I am your host, Joe Garcia. So grab your controllers, get your popcorn, and let's go ahead and dive right on into these topics, shall we? Now, I'm happy yesterday we didn't talk about the state of play because I wouldn't have had anything to talk about. There doesn't seem to be a lot going on in news besides these main topics. But the first thing from the state of play that I want to talk about is the Battlefield 6 campaign trailer. If you guys haven't had a chance to take a look at it, I'm gonna have a link to this in the description down below. Let me mute this. Sorry. There, I thought I muted it. Anyways, so YouTube, bit of a bitch, so can't show you guys everything, but it's basically showing the geopolitical tensions happening within this world of Battlefield and how everything escalates, all the battles. It's a very fun trailer, very entertaining, seems very action packed, and I loved every single thing about it. It got me very excited and very hyper for the campaign, which the Battlefield beta got me excited for just the multiplayer aspect of it. So I'm happy that a trailer could get me even more excited for a game that's going to be coming out pretty soon. But I'm very curious to know what you guys thought of this trailer. Was it entertaining? Was it fun? Did it get you excited for a campaign trailer? Now, mind you, I'm not a big multiplayer guy. I prefer campaign stories over multiplayer. God of War is my favorite game franchise of all time, and that has one of the best stories in gaming history, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of The Last of Us, big fan of the Halo campaigns as well. So there's a lot of different games out there where I mostly follow more of their campaign stories than I do their actual multiplayer. But that being said, I'm happy that Battlefield finally has a campaign. I'm kind of sad that the last ones didn't really have one, or at least the Battlefield 2042 didn't have one. So it's nice to see it return with an awesome campaign story, and this looks like a lot of fun. And they also showed some upgraded. I think this is going to be developed with the upgraded Frostbite game engine, so it's going to showcase a lot of their more in game and in story destruction and things of that sort, which looks like a lot of fun. But let me know what you guys thought of this trailer in the comments down below. Me, I absolutely loved it. Let's go ahead and move on over to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic is still from the Sony PlayStation State of Play, but they showcased a PlayStation Pulse uh, Elevate speaker and a Kratos-themed God of War 20th anniversary controller. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Here are the speakers. They come in black midnight and they also come in white. This trailer basically showcases, like, just cool little visuals of it breaking down. But it's going to be 3D audio enhanced for the PlayStation consoles and for PlayStation games. And I believe it's also going to have a Bluetooth feature because, if I'm not mistaken, not just that one, it showed that it was able to connect with the portal. There, it's right here. So if it's going to connect with the portal, then that definitely means that it's going to have uh, a um, a Bluetooth type function. I'm curious if you'll be able to attach your phone or anything of that sorts, which would be pretty interesting and a lot of fun. Uh, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to attach your phone. Hold on, was it something here in the trailer that showcased that? I think it was right here. It's showing the portal, and then I think it shows your phone. Yeah, okay, it shows your phone, so you're able to do that as well. So I think that's really cool. These speakers look like they'll be very beneficial for any PlayStation player that likes to use them. Sadly, I already got very good speakers, so I'm in no need for these. But let me know what you guys thought of these speakers if there's something you're interested in. And the other thing connected to this similar story is this controller, which I am stupidly, and I mean stupidly, in love with. Okay, I just so you guys know, God of War has been my favorite game since it came out back in, I think, 2005. So I still remember the story of when my mom took me to the store and I begged her for the game, and she's like, "It's a rated M game," and I still begged her for it, and she was awesome enough to take it to the counter, and even the person at the counter was like, "Are you sure you want to get this for him? It's a rated M game." My mom's like, "Yeah, absolutely." My mom's awesome for that. My dad's awesome for letting me play it and buying it. So I'm very grateful for them. So I'm a stupid God of War fan. Big old fanboy. That being said, this controller, oh my god, I love it. Okay, so I hate how much I love this dumbass controller. And the reason I call it a dumbass controller is it's just white with a red stripe in it. Essentially, that's all it is. But here's the trailer. I think we can showcase this without YouTube being an asshole about it. So here we go. It's popping out just that. Oh god, what a fucking beautiful ass controller. I hate how much I love this because it's just a white controller with a red fucking stripe through it. But I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to get this. I already told my brother and my lady I want this for my fucking birthday. And like, oh my god, just what a sexy, stupidly sexy controller. And I fucking feel so dumb because it's just a white controller with a red stripe through it. But I love it so much. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this controller in the comments down below. I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. All right, guys, let's go on and move over. Get away from my stupidly obsessing over a stupid controller. We're going to go ahead and take a look at um, the next game news topic of the day. And the next game news topic is regarding the Returnal follow up, Saros, launching in March of 2026 for the PS5. I believe it's set for March 20th, 2026. And we got to see some gameplay. It really does harken back to Returnal. The Returnal DNA with that type of gameplay, but this has a bit of a psychological horror element to it, but still spaced themed nonetheless. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, it does have some pretty interesting gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and mute this because YouTube, again, bit of a bitch. It's going to be a third-person action game. Games like this don't really capture my excitement all that much. I don't know why. Maybe I just got to give Returnal another shot. I've played the demo of Returnal and I kind of just gave it like an hour of gameplay, and I think I got to give it another shot and try again and maybe have a little fun with it. But we'll see, especially before this game comes out, because man, the visuals are just gorgeous in this game, and I love the color. Like knowing that where is that, the sun, or where is it at? I think we just passed it, didn't we? Sorry, guys. Anyways, knowing the sun is kind of being blotted out by a black hole or whatever, and then just seeing how things are. Oh, also, this is another gameplay feature where instead of just dying initially, you have like another fight again or second chance, and then you get to jump back in a little stronger and try to take down an enemy. Here's the first kind of horror theme that we see from the trailer. It seems very alien horror esque, which looks pretty entertaining. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm not sure if that's a sun or a black hole in the distance, but that looks very. This visuals are so gorgeous. So we're gonna take a look at some of these screenshots here, and I'm just curious to know what interests you guys mostly about this. Sadly, again, I haven't really. Forgive me, guys, getting messages. I haven't really played Returnal, so maybe I'm gonna have to give that another chance to really give this game a chance for itself. But it looks like a lot of fun, and I remember the first initial teaser trailer looked pretty dumb. It was just a dude sitting there facing this black hole, and now this looks like a lot more fun. But let me know what you guys thought of this trailer in the comments down below, and did you enjoy it, and did it interest you guys at all? Let's go ahead and move on to our next game news topic of the day. And here's the big one. A lot of people said that it was rumored that it was going to happen in September. It's been rumored for quite some time now, and we finally got it. We got our Wolverine trailer at the PlayStation State of Play, and what a hell of a trailer. It showcased a lot of the melee combat, some of the stealth mechanics, the awesome cinematic action set pieces that are going to be happening in this game. We even got to see oh my god, what is Omega Red in there? If you don't know who that is, that's one of Wolverine's bad guys from the comics. And one of the things that I was very curious about is how they were going to showcase like Wolverine's combat abilities. I was afraid that they were going to try to make a T for teen like Spider-Man is, but they really went in on the action, the gore, the blood, and it just looks awesome. The other thing I was curious how they were going to do is really showcase the blood and stuff like that, because I was like, how is Wolverine gonna be fighting humans and not taking them out one swipe? You know, because it's fucking Wolverine with his claws. And what I love that they did is they made them like almost cybernetic humans, or what do they call the not cyborgs? Yeah, no, cyborgs, where they're half human, half robot. So you can claw at them multiple times and they'll still keep coming. And this trailer was just so fun and so awesome. But I can't show you guys everything because, again, YouTube, bit of a bitch. But I wanted to show you guys the Omega Red real quick. So if you don't know who Omega Red is, that is... Hence this for you guys. Omega Red is that gentleman right here. So a lot of people were saying this was... what's his name? Wolverine's brother. Why can't I think of it? Sabretooth. But no, this is Omega Red. And Omega Red looks awesome. I'm not sure if he's going to be the main villain, but he looks so good. It's gonna be our, if I'm not mistaken, this is our first adaptation in any type of entertainment besides comic books where we see Omega Red, minus the animated series. I'm talking about just video games, movies, and stuff like that. I know we've seen him in the animated series, but he looks awesome. So that's Omega Red right there, and I'm loving this one transition here, motorcycle riding. Just I can't hype up this trailer enough, guys. I highly recommend you guys look in the description down below and check it out for yourself. There's a part in the trailer where we see Wolverine fighting, and then it transitions to him stabbing someone else. Where was that one at? Hold on, I really wanted to highlight this one. This one right here. So it shows him right here, and then it transitions to him his finisher with the same combat. That cut was so good. What a fucking trailer, guys. And another surprise was seeing here Mystique in the game. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to play as Mystique or if it's just her making a cameo for the game, but I did absolutely love this trailer. Loved everything we got to see from it. It got me more excited for the game. The one thing I am a little worried about here, if at all worried, is, mind you, this game's still far away, so they have times to really polish up the visuals and stuff like that, but it's just really hard to see how the gameplay will flow. I'm not sure if it's Batman-esque or Spider-Man-esque, and a good example of that would be this clip right here. Not the soup, not that one, not that one. Hold on, where is it at? We're right here in the hallway. See how he jumps forward and stuff like that? So I felt like that was the most actual gameplay we got to see out of it. Maybe a little bit of this one. So I'm very curious how that's going to flow in the game. So we will have to wait till we see a demo or see some actual gameplay footage from the game. This is just more of a cinematic-esque trailer, so take everything with a grain of salt as far as gameplay is concerned. But I absolutely loved it, and I'm very excited for the game. Let me know what you guys thought of this trailer. Are you excited for the Wolverine game after seeing all this? All right, guys, that being said, there was so much more that happened at the PlayStation State of Play that we didn't cover. We've already covered quite a bit of it, but I wanted to talk about other things that we got to see at the PlayStation State of Play, and that would also include a lot of these. So the first one that I'd like to highlight, which ones, these are ones we've already talked about, so we're going to move on from these, is Noah 3. We talked yesterday on Amazon accidentally leaked some information regarding this game, so this is going to be awesome. I also enjoyed this trailer. I was a big fan of Noah 1. I didn't play Noah 2. I'm saying Noah, Neo. Oops, my bad. Anyways, I didn't play Neo 2, so maybe it'll be a good time to take a look at that game and check it out. Now, these Souls games, I'm not going to lie to you, I watch guides because I get fucking confused sometimes, and I don't know I don't know how to find the ring from this guy and shove it up this guy's ass and get the new sword. Okay, I just don't know, and I'm too lazy to figure it out on my own. So I watch guides. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But I'm just can't wait to play a game like this. It looks like a lot of great games seem to be coming out. Zero Parodies, whatever the hell this game is. Not really interested in the game like that myself. Final Fantasy Tactics, not game not for me. Still looks interesting. Crimson Desert looks absolutely phenomenal, and I would be definitely interested in a game like that. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the one that? Hold on, I'm gonna play this real quick. Is this like the paper? Yeah, okay. This one looked pretty freaking cool and pretty interesting. Chronic Chronoscript, whatever. Chronoscript, yeah, that one looked pretty interesting, and I might have to check this one out. I did like the way the visuals looked for this game. What else we got? Code Vina 2, never heard of it. Wasn't really interested in the trailer, being honest with you. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not a lot to say there. Not a fan of flight simulators. Not a fan of simulators nonetheless, unless it's the fucking, oh my god, I hate to admit this. But the damn fucking water pressure simulator, I don't know why I enjoyed that one so much, but that's that one. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Gran Turismo 7 update. Sonic Race Crossworlds. Is that what this one is? Sorry, guys, again. Gotta turn on the. So yeah, Sonic Race Crossroads. My godson is a big fan of Sonic, so I might have to end up playing this with him, so we'll have to wait and see. Oh, the remaster of Deus Ex, pretty interesting. I love the enhancements that they seem to be doing with this game. Might be a game I have to check out. I don't remember playing the original Deus Ex, so I think this would be a good opportunity to come in and take another look at it, or take a look at it for the first time. Oh, probably the most excited game for me outside of all the ones we announced initially was this Halloween game. I loved the way that this is looking. I don't mind going through this one a little bit because it is the most exciting. I love that you're able to use like very now Halloween is not necessarily um what's the word I'm looking for, like ghosts and goblins and shit like that. It's very more realistic serial killer, but I don't mind them doing stuff like letting the person playing Michael have a bit of some superpowers and things like that. That would be this one right here, where you can kind of walk and not be seen, almost like an invisibility mode, which I really don't mind them doing stuff like that because it really enhances the fear aspect of the gameplay. But like the fact that you do the classic sit up after you've been shot, and it doesn't seem like you can die if you're Michael Myers. I think this is a game where you're gonna have to escape from him if you want to win. So I'm really enjoying the way that this game is looking. And I think there's was it the final shot here where he slashes at the girl? There was a horror shot where this girl was walking right here. What a great shot. Like that'd be really fun. I would have screamed like a little bitch if that was me, if I'm being honest with you guys. Okay, what else did we get here? We had Let It Die Inferno, and I think the last one here was Dynasty Warrior 3 Complete Edition Remaster, which looks pretty interesting. I've never played a Dynasty Warrior game. Oh, there was also this. I forgot about this one. I don't know how I feel about this one. Hold on, I'm making sure this is the one I thought it was. Oh yeah, it's like the Diablo esque one. Looks pretty interesting. I call it Diablo because that camera angle and stuff like that. It's not necessarily a Diablo, but yeah, that has that camera angle. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of the PlayStation State of Play. What game interests you the most outside of course, Wolverine? I'm sure most people were excited about that one. I'm just curious what you thought of the State of Play. I thought it was a good one. I was hoping for something regarding God of War for its 20th anniversary, but we got the controller, which I stupidly enjoyed. But I was hoping for maybe like a remaster announcement or something like that. But for what we got, I really, excuse me, I really enjoyed it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this PlayStation State of Play? All right, guys, and that does it for our game news topic of the day. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our movie news topic. And our first movie news topic is we had a trailer drop today, and not the one from Avatar, but we also had a Greenland 2 trailer that dropped today. And honestly, I've seen Greenland. If you haven't seen the movie, it stars Gerard, Butler. Oh my God, what's that girl from from Deadpool? Oh my God, what's her name? It's gonna bug me now. Anyways, the girl from Deadpool. Let's go ahead and just talk about the damn game, which I really enjoyed the first movie. I thought it was a fun, exciting movie. I wasn't really looking forward to the second one, but man, this trailer, I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it had a lot to say. It really introduced what the story is going to be. They're stuck underground. There's chaotic things going on after the meteor hit, and they're really trying to find a way to survive. So and to find somewhere to call home, and they kind of do their research, find a place on Earth, and now they're trying to travel there. I think it's a very easy, simple premise. The CGI looks phenomenal. I love movies that have to do with world destruction and things like that. So it's nice to see a movie not only following into the destruction, but actually the post of the destruction and seeing what the world is like now. I can't recall a movie like that where we got the first movie or a first scenario where the destruction happens and then we see the post-apocalyptic after that. We're usually just in the post-apocalyptic world and heard about what happened in the past, but I don't remember actually leading up into it, going into it. So I think this is the first movie to do that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'd be very curious to know what you guys think. But I absolutely love this trailer, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. I have everything linked in the description down below if you guys want to take a look at it for yourself. But let me know what you guys thought of the Greenland 2 trailer. All right, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next movie news topic of the day. And our next movie news topic is regarding Josh Brolin to star in an action comedy mystery, if that's going to be the title, for Thunder Road. Let's go ahead and take a look here. It's also going to be directed by Wade Eastwood. You know, I'm curious. Is Wade Eastwood uh, Clint Eastwood's son? Let's see. I don't know. Well, Clint Eastwood popped up. Let's see. Children. God Eastwood. How many kids does he got? he seems to have a lot of kids, but I don't think Wade's one of them. I'm not seeing Wade here, so maybe Wade Eastwood is not his grandson or his son, but I'm not seeing them connected on Google real quick after a quick search. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Josh Brolin will lead Mystery, an original film from Thunder Road, the studio behind John Wick and The Town, aiming to kick off a high octane franchise. The project is written by Matthew Murray and directed by Brian Kirk. Wait, I thought it was directed by director Wade Eastwood. Or is he doing that? Sorry, guys, I might have got some false information here. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this art. Directed by Wade Eastwood. Yeah, sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. Sometimes I just pull the wrong name and I read it. Anyways, it's going to be produced. Productions begin to be starting in 2026. While story details remains secret, the film is described as a genre-bending thrill ride with Brolin playing a mysterious operative navigating a deadly conspiracy. So let me know what you guys think of this. I love Josh Brolin, so to see him in anything, and I do think he deserves to be doing a lot more action. You know what he did in Deadpool 2, the way he was able to transform his body for that role. I would love to see him do more action type films, and I love him as an actor, and I love his personality. I really think he really stands out. So I think he'd do phenomenal in a role like this. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited for Mystery starring Josh Brolin? All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next movie news topic. And our next movie news topic is about Spaceballs is already spoofing Star Wars right here off of this casting announcement image that we have right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the details. Rick Moranis is going to be returning as Dark Helmet. Bill Pullman as Lone Star. Daphne Zinga, forgive me, as Vespa. George Weiner, and also returning will be George Weiner and Mel Brooks. Excuse me. They're all back for the sequel, with Brooks reprising his roles as both Yogurt and President Scroob, whatever, however you pronounce it. Lewis Pullman, who's Bill Pullman's son, will be starring as Starburst, the son of Lone Star and Vespa. I love that name. I hope that's true. While Kiki Palmer, Josh Gad, and Anthony Carrigan join in undisclosed roles, Glad is possibly going to be taking over the Barf as Barf's successor or something of that sort. The cast photo mimics the Force Awakens read through. The Force Awakens table read that was showcased back in the day. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So if you see here, we got Josh Gad here in the back corner. Sadly, I can't click on this image and make it bigger, but they got a pizza here on this chair for Jabba the Pizza. They got Mel Brooks right here. They got this cooler here representing R2D2, and then a fire hydrant and costumes. Just really, really funny. Looks entertaining. And then here is the one that they are spoofing. This is the original image that they're spoofing here. Seeing R2D2 right here in the back. So they're really making fun of that with having this water cooler in the back. I just love it. I love that they're already spoofing the movie. I wish I could make it expand the picture like this one is, but sadly I cannot do that right now. So I love that they're already spoofing with the similar announcements. I hope they continue to do the marketing like this. I think it's the best way to do it. Just spoof on spoof on spoof. Keep spoofing Star Wars. Keep making fun of it. It's the best way to do it, and I cannot wait for this film. And I hope Lewis Pullman's as funny as his dad was in the originals, and I really hope the name Starburst sticks because that's hilarious. But let me know what you guys thought of this image, and are you excited for Spaceballs Part 2? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move over to our next movie news topic of the day. And our next movie news topic is another trailer that was dropped today, and you guys got to see it in our opening image here in Avatar Fire and Ash. Let's go ahead and take a look here at what they have to offer. So we don't have a lot of the images. Sadly, I cannot play the trailer because YouTube, again, bit of a bitch. But man, I've never seen a trailer that is so epic and so lackluster at the same time. I'm not trying to be a dick, but there's something about the Avatar trailers that just don't really capture my attention all that well. Like, there's a lot going on. It seems very interesting, but I just have no real connection with the epicness going on. I don't know why that is. It's a great trailer. I'm not knocking the fact that it's great. They really let you know the story about this lady here. I think this is uh I think she's played by dang it, what is her name? But she's like Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter. Oh, right here, Ona Chaplin. So Ona Chaplin does a phenomenal job as far as acting performance and stuff like that. So seeing her introduce what happened to her village with the fire and things like that, seeing the action set pieces, but there's just a lot of confusing things going on. There's a scene where you see Zoe Saldana's character kind of dressed up as these ash people while Jake Sully's talking to them. The kids get separated. Something's happening with that human boy. He seems to get a surgery that gives him the tail and allows him to breathe the atmosphere. And then there's a worry that that breathing apparatus is going to happen to other humans, causing other humans to come and issues. So there's stuff being told, but I just felt that the trailer was very lackluster. I don't know why. It didn't get me hyped and super excited like I thought it would. Maybe I'll need one more trailer to do that, but I just felt it was a very underwhelming trailer. I'm not sure what you guys think. Hopefully I'm the only one that feels this way, but it just didn't really capture me. Even though I know the epicness and the scale are there, I just didn't feel it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this Avatar Fire Emblem Ash trailer? Am I crazy for not seeing it the way you guys probably saw it? I'm very curious to know what you guys think. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Alright guys, all that being said, we're going to go ahead and move over to our last movie news topic of the day. And our last movie news topic is regarding Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is moving its release date. Luckily, they're not pushing it back. They're actually moving it up by a week. It was originally set for June 25th, and it's now going to be coming out on June 18th, 2027. And the question is, why would they move it up a week? And I think this reason is because in June 2027, we're probably going to be getting the How to Train Your Dragon 2 movie. Now, that doesn't have an official release date, but I think it's set currently for June 11th. But the big reason that they're going to move here is because it looks like that Shrek 5 is going to be coming out on the same week, if not the week after, on June 30th or somewhere around June 25th. And they definitely don't want that competition with Shrek 5, so they're going to be adjusting and moving their release dates. I was hoping for more of a dramatic release date, pushing it maybe even to 2026. Or sorry, I keep saying 2026. 2027 is when it's coming out. But I was hoping they'd push it into 2026. Instead of just a week in June 2027. I was hoping for the extra push because, this is a really awesome story that's been told, and we were hoping to get this sequel a while back, and it's crazy how long that they're taking to bring it to us. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this. Do you think they moved a week because of How to Train Your Dragon 2 or because of Shrek? I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the Truly Odd Podcast, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe. And always remember, guys, stay true, be odd.